This is the best Amazon KDP research video you will ever find anywhere around the internet. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to shoot and never miss when it comes to keyword research and picking a profitable topic to write about on Amazon KDP. If this is your first time on my channel, you're welcome. I'm VALUEBANK, and all I do every day is to bring to you time-tested proven methods and ways you can use to gain financial freedom here on the online space through vehicles like Amazon KDP, sales and marketing, and content creation. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you. Thank you for liking my videos and supporting my channel. Without wasting much time, let's get started. Now, if there is any element that can actually help you make a lot of money on Amazon KDP as a publisher, that is keyword. Is among the top elements that you actually need to become very successful on KDP. And understanding keyword research, it is very important as a publisher. Now, in this video, I'm actually going to review to you a method that I actually use to get profitable keywords to write about that no guru is talking about. I'll actually show you what they tell you and also give you a new way of actually doing keyword research that can actually get you profitable topics that can change your dashboard. You understand? So one thing you have to do, as we all know, when you want to do your keyword research, is to turn on your incognito mode. You understand? Make sure you turn on your incognito mode so that any research you actually be doing will be based on what you are currently searching on. You get, you don't want Amazon to actually give you histories of what you've actually searched for before. So make sure you turn on incognito mode. And for you to actually do a proper research, now this is for the newbies, for people who don't really know how to do keyword research, you need tools and extensions that to actually help you, to aid you know the metrics and to know the checklists, for you to determine the keyword that you should actually write on. So one of those tools I will be showing you step by step. You understand? So one of those extensions is AM Suggestion Expander. Now, to actually install this, you just go to Google and you type AMZ Suggestion Expander. As you can see now, just search for it on Google. Okay, let's allow it to load. Click on it. Okay, now as you've clicked on it, the next thing for you to do is to add it to Chrome. You get, just add it to Chrome. Now as you can see, it's saying remove from Chrome. I've already added mine to Chrome. Now the next extension that you need here, it's called the Titan Quick View. What you actually seen here, Titan Quick View. You understand? So the same process you actually use to install this, that's the same process you use to install all the extensions. Now the next extension you need here is called the Productor for Match by Amazon. So what you will do is make sure, just the way I search for this AMZ Suggestion Expander, you search for this Productor for Match by Amazon and you make sure that you install it on your browser, which is your Google Chrome. Now the next thing you want to do, since you will be doing your research on your incognito mode, is to make sure you allow all this extension on your incognito mode. Now if you are using a phone, you will be using Kiwi browser to actually do all this I've been explaining here. You understand? So just click on this bar. Like for example, you want to allow this on incognito mode, you click on manage extension. You actually see what I'm doing. Now you come low, you look for where they say allow in incognito. Okay, I can't actually find it here. Where is it? Okay, you see allow in incognito. You see that I've already turned it on, so just toggle this place on. It will be on your incognito. So this is how to actually do it for all the extension, or you can just come to this place that you're actually seeing, manage extension. Just click on it. It will take you to all your extension that you've installed. Now you understand. So just allow all the extension that you will be installing. Now the extension that you'll be installing, again, I should repeat again, your AMZ suggestion expander, your DS Amazon quick view, your Titans quick view, and your productor for mesh. This is the only 4 extensions that you actually need for now to do this research. You understand? So the next thing now you want to do is to make sure you turn on your incognito mode. So you see these 3 dots here. Just come to these 3 dots and click on it. Now you see new incognito mode. You get. Now if you get to your incognito mode, irrespective of the niche that you're actually working on, you understand, all you just need to do is to enter through the bestseller of that particular niche, or you enter through best-selling non-fiction books on Amazon. So for example, we are actually doing cookbook. You can say best selling cookbooks on Amazon. So you just click on it. So if you're actually doing travel guide, you can say best selling travel guides on Amazon. You enter through that route. If you also want to go through the route of best selling non-fiction book, you can also enter through that route. You understand? So you see this one that is showing ZGBS books, just click on it. You understand? So let's just allow it to load. Now it will take you to Amazon, the Amazon platform. The next thing you want to actually do now is to make sure you change your address to a US based address, so that whatever you will be searching on will be based on the US market, because the largest market we actually have to buy our books are the US market. So just click on apply. Okay, okay, now you see that this address has actually changed to New York. So whatever you actually be searching for will be based on the US market. So the next thing you want to do, if you want to, for example, you have chosen a topic that you want to write about. Now what the gurus out there actually teach you is search for the title. For example, we want to do something like diabetic diet cookbook. You understand? So let's say this is the title we want to actually search on, diabetic diet cookbook. Let's do a search on that. You understand? Now our extension, you see that the extension that were actually installed and we allowed on incognito mode are now working. We'll just allow it to load. Now our title that we're actually searching for is diabetic diet cookbook. Okay, let's just allow it to load and allow our extensions to load. Now this is the productor for Match by Amazon. This is the Titans quick view. You understand? So let's just allow it to load. Okay, now you see that we have 30,000 search results here. Now listen to me attentively. I want you to actually get a point and actually get the pattern of kind of keyword I actually want you to understand. You get? Now this is our productor for Match by Amazon. This is our Titans quick view. You get? In work, you understand? So what most of the videos on YouTube advise, or most of the courses actually advise for you to do, is when you see a keyword like this, it is said that this particular topic is saturated because you can't be competing with 30,000 people. You understand? You can't be competing with 30,000 people. You get the point? It will be very difficult for you to actually make sales, because most of the books that you might be competing with are from big authors and people that can easily beat your book. You understand? Except you are actually very, very good at what you do. You get? Now, their advice is for you to actually niche down, and make sure you actually niche down to a point that you reduce this 30,000 to, let me say, less than 1,000. Now, for example, we actually seen a search suggestion here, which is the therapeutic diet cookbook after 50. Let's just check for this particular title. You see that this particular title is 1,000 results. You understand? Now, most people might actually say that this is a very good keyword to write about. You understand? Now, there is a point I'm actually driving at, and please pay attention. This video will actually save you from beating around the bush, or from like following so many methods that is not actually working. This video will actually save you from writing a book that doesn't sell. You understand? So pay attention. So what you want to do, for example, I saved up few titles that I've actually checked on. Now, for example, let's search for this particular title, Diabetic Cookbook for Beginners 2024. Okay, let's allow it to load. Now, what this Diabetic Cookbook for Beginners 2024 actually gave us as search results is 1,000. That means 1,000 books have actually been written on this particular topic. That means you have 1,000 people competing for this particular keyword. You understand? And one thing you need to understand now, if someone actually sees this, now they can say that, okay, this is a profitable topic for you to write about. You understand? And if, for example, now Titan's Quick View brought out a NIST score of 71, they now say, okay, this actually shows that this is a profitable topic to write about. You understand? So don't be too quick to actually decide because of these two metrics, because of this search results. You understand? So the most important metrics that you should be looking at is if this particular title you want to write on has the demand that will actually sell this title. You understand? Now, for any business to actually succeed, for any business to strive, that business actually needs a market. That business needs a starving crowd. Now, on Amazon KDP, it is also the same. Any title that you will be writing on actually needs people that are asking that question on this search bar about that particular title. You understand? So you have to have like a certain amount of people searching for this particular title if you want to succeed with a particular title. So you don't just see 1,000 and you now say, okay, this topic is a profitable topic because you saw a NIST score of 71. You now say this topic is a profitable topic. These are not the only metrics that are needed for you to determine if this topic is a profitable topic. You understand? So that is what I actually want to show you in this video. The most important metrics that you should look for is if that particular title that you want to write a book on has a good search volume. That means demand on that particular topic. That means people that are searching for this stuff on Amazon. You understand? So there should be a specific number of people that are searching for the title that you want to write on Amazon that will make it a profitable topic. You understand? Now, moving forward, you know that this stuff here is actually showing 1,000 results. One thing you must actually understand is this particular title that you actually want to write on it doesn't actually mean that 1,000 books have been written on this particular title. Now we can actually use this extension to check if the books that have appeared on this particular title on this first page that you're actually seeing on. And please, if you're actually doing your keyword research, you should base your keyword research based on the book that are appearing on the first page. Please, it should be on the books that are actually showing on the first page. You get? Now when you actually come to this point on the Titans quick view, you see what is called exact match 3/16. Now the total books that are being represented here, excluding the books that are on ads, are 16 books that are ranking for these keywords. You understand? Now if you actually scroll down, you will see that most of the books here are not particularly what you searched for. You understand? There are keywords that are matched to rank for this particular keyword. You get? So you see that most of the books that actually appear here are not particularly this exact keyword that you're actually searching for. So if you do a book on a title like this, if you can't find yourself on this first page, it will be very difficult for you to actually make sales on that particular title. Now you see that on this title that 1,000 people have actually written a book on, that this title are actually bringing out 1,000 people. It is only 3 books that exactly matches this title. You get? So whatever you actually want to do, if you are creating a book, you should actually have a strategy that will actually get you on this first page, that will get you on this Amazon KDP first page for you to sell your books. Because most shoppers don't actually go to the second, third, fourth page to actually go and shop for their books. The first place that Amazon actually takes them when they do their search is the first page. So whatever you can actually do to get your book on this first page is what you should be doing. You understand? Now I'm actually going to be looking for another example to actually buttress the point I'm actually trying to make here. Now for example, we want to write a book on diabetic air fryer diet cookbook. Let's do a search on it. There is a point I actually want to make. You understand? Now this is the point I actually want to make. You see this search result that is showing 469. Now how most of the gurus actually teach are there, or most of the videos on YouTube actually teach are there, and these things are actually mostly taught in courses also, that if you have a book less than 1,000 and this stuff is actually showing like this, they will say, you've actually gotten a gold mine. Because of what? The competition is low. People supplying books and solutions to this particular title, they are low. The people that you will be competing with on this particular title are low. You understand? And one thing you actually have to determine, it is not about having low competition. You can have low competition and that book does not sell. You understand? If this particular title does not have demand, that means a lot of people searching for it on Amazon, this title will not sell. Now I actually want to use a paid tool to actually determine if this book actually has a good search volume. You understand? Now look at here, look at this place. This is the number of competition that is showing on Amazon. This is called BookBeam. It's a paid tool. You understand? Now I just want to use it to explain something to you. I will show you later in this video how to actually determine the profitability of any title you want to write about. You understand? Now this is the competition. This is what you're actually seeing here, 468. Another thing that you are seeing here is the search volume. Now this search volume is how many people that are searching for this particular title that you want to write about on Amazon. Now let's look at this. You have 400 people competing for 135 search on Amazon. You get, you now see that this title, even if the competition is low, is not a profitable title for you to write about, because enough people are not searching for this particular title. If one of the checklists to know if a title is profitable is the demand on that title. You understand? We have what is called demand, we have what is called supply. Now, supply is the number of people providing solution to that particular title, which is one of them is you. Now, you see a title and you check if that title is profitable and you create a book on that particular title. What you are actually doing, you are supplying a solution, you are supplying an answer to that particular title. You understand? So when people come on Amazon to search for that particular title, your book will appear if you've done your due diligence. You understand? So just let's do a little bit of calculation and see why you are not selling your books. Your books are not selling. Okay, now this is my calculator. Let's just clear this. Okay, now this is the competitor here is 408. Now look at the search volume. This is the number of people searching for this particular title on Amazon in a month. In a month, you get, in a month. Now what you actually do is 135 in a month divide by 30. You see that 4 persons are actually searching for this particular 4.5. That is, let me just say, on average 4 or 3 persons are actually searching for this particular title every day on Amazon. Now you have 400 people competing for this particular title. How will you now make sales on this particular title? You see that the supply is not there. So for you to actually create a book, you should look at if you have supply. Now it is possible. You can't use. It is possible to actually use like these two. You have you can use like different paid tools out there. You have Titan Pro, you have KD Spa, you have Publisher Rocket, you have BookBeam, which is the one I'm actually currently using. You get to determine the supply and the demand of that particular title. You get, so you must make sure that any title that you want to write on KDP has a high search volume. It must have a high search volume. You understand? So now that you have actually seen that having a low competition, like having a low search volume, does not actually determine that that topic that you want to write on or that keyword that you want to write on is profitable. So you must make sure that you have tools. Please, one thing is very important. If you want to succeed on KDP, you should invest in tools. Get tools that will actually help you determine the metrics and the checklist that you need, you understand, to succeed on KDP. And one of those tools is what I'm actually using here. You can actually get Titan Pro, you can get Publisher Rocket, you can get KD Spy, you understand, and actually use to determine the demand and the supply of a particular title. Then you check for actually other metrics for you to know, okay, this is a profitable title for me to actually write about. You get. Now when you actually come to Amazon, now what I'm actually showing you actually works for any niche at all. Once you actually come here to search, make sure after looking at the search results, if you can have a low search result and also have a high search volume, that is another thing you have to understand. There are some keywords that you actually search for and the competition is low but the demand is high. That means the number of people searching for it every month on Amazon is high. That is the kind of scenario you actually want to have, where you actually have a low supply of that title that you want to write on and the demand is high. You understand? Now you actually make say, and your chances of actually succeeding on with a title or with a book that you actually be putting on Amazon determines on the volume of people that are looking for that particular title, looking for answer for that particular problem that you actually want to solve for them. You get? So it is very important to actually look at this matrix. You get? So checklist number 1, before you actually determine a profitable title, make sure there is demand. Make sure there is demand for that particular title. Now let's do another search. Now look at this title. This is Diabetic Cookbook for Type 2 Diabetes. Diabetic Cookbook for Type 2 Diabetes. Now for people who actually look at NIST score, this NIST score is 75, which means it will be considered okay, this topic that you actually want to write on is profitable. Now you look at the search results, the competition is 7,000. You understand? Now some people can actually look at this competition now and say, okay, this is not a title that you can write on because the demand, the supply is very high. The people that are providing books on this particular title is very high. You understand? Now I want you to understand something. Did you know that you can have a book like this and none of that book written on this exact title appears on the first page? Now how you know is this? You look at this exact match on this Titan quick view, you see that the exact match is 0 here. That means this title is not on this first page. The books that are showing here on this first page are books that are not related, that are not this title, but are actually related to diabetes. You get? As you can see, this one, Diabetic Cookbook and Meal Plan, the Type 2 Diabetes Revolution, Type 2 Diabetic Cookbook for Beginners. You get? Super Easy Diabetic After 50, Food List for Diabetes. You see that the books that are actually showing here are not exactly this title. That means this exact title can be on the 2nd, 3rd, 4th page. So if you can get your book, this particular title, to be on this first page, you will sell like fire. You will sell like fire. Now let's go and actually check for other metrics again, for you to know if this particular title is something that you should be doing a book on. And one thing also you should understand is, just because this thing is showing 7,000 does not mean that 7,000 books has been written on this particular title. It means that 7,000 books that have keywords that are matched, that relates to this one, have been written on this particular title. So anything that Amazon is matching that relates to what you're actually seeing here will appear on this page, 2nd page, 3rd page, related to diabetes. You see that Diabetic Cookbook and Meal Plan, Type 2 Diabetes Cookbook for Beginners, it is not this exact one. You get? So you might even have the only books, you might even be shocked that the only books that have been written on this particular title here is only 100. That means you should be you will be only be competing with 100 persons. You get? That means you can have a very high competition and you can still go in and do a book on that title and make sure that you actually get your book on the first page and make crazy sales. You get? And make crazy sales. So this is one secret that most people are not actually talking about. Now let's actually look at other metrics. Now look at the competition, 7,000, which is what is here, 7,000. You see the search volume. This is the number of people searching for this title or titles that are actually related to what we want to do a book on. 28,000. Now if we go to our calculator, okay, and do 28,000, let's say 100 divide by 30 days, you see that the number of people searching for this title on Amazon or anything that relates to it, that ranks it on the first page, second page, third page, or fourth, fifth page, is 930. Let me say 930 or 900 on average, which means your chances of you making sales if you do a book on this particular title, and this particular title that you actually do a book on ranks on the first page, is very high. You get? So the competition can be high and you actually do a book. So one thing you must understand is this: if you're actually creating a book on any title that the competition is high, you must make sure that you create a quality book. You must make sure that any book that you're actually putting out in the market beats every other book. That is why you actually have the look inside of a book, so that you can actually go and see what the competitors are doing. That is why you actually have the review section, so that you can actually go and check the review and see what these people are actually doing, and see what people are saying, and see the recommendation they are giving, and see the bad reviews. You check the 2-3 stars, you check the 1 star, you check the 4-5 stars, and you see what good people are actually saying about the book. You check the star 1, 2, and 3 to see how bad comments that people are actually making, and you look at things that you can include in your book that can beat the competition. You get? So in a title like this that has this high volume, you can actually put a book here, launch your book well, and make a lot of sales on this particular title. So necessarily having a low competition does not guarantee success on KDP. So is having demand. This is what is important. Does the title that you want to write on have demand? Because without demand, there is nothing you will write. If you like, let your book cover be the best and the most beautiful on that title. If there is no demand, if there is no people that will be buying that title, that book will be there and no one will actually buy that book. If you like, do the most beautiful interior formatting. If you don't have the search volume, the people searching on Amazon on that particular title, wanting to actually buy that particular title that you actually want to write on, you won't make money on KDP. You get? So this is very important and it's an eye-opener. And please, as you are watching this video, please make sure you share this video. Share this video to people so that they will get this update. Like the video. You get? Like this video so that people will actually get this update. Share this video to groups. Share it. Make sure you like the video and leave a comment. Whatever you don't understand, just leave a comment. I will treat it. I will answer your questions. If you have questions that are not actually related to this, what I'm talking about, still drop it. I will also answer it. I reply to all comments. You understand? But make sure you share, like this video. You get? So that other people, YouTube can actually push this video to other publishers that actually needs to learn how to get profitable titles to actually write on, so that they will know that it is not about having low competition. It is about the volume of people, the demand. You get? Now if there is any time you actually now have a low demand and you have a high volume, you have actually hit, that is the place that you say, okay, you have hit a jackpot. It is not when you have low demand, low supply and low demand. You understand? Let's do another search. Okay, now look at this title. We have diabetic air fryer cookbooks, and the competition here is 4,000. You understand? Now that means the number of supply, people that have actually written a book on this particular title or anything related to this particular title, is 4,000, and you're actually seeing that Titan's quick view is actually capturing 4,052 people. You see Productor for Merch is also capturing the same thing, which is the figure is correct. You get. Now this is the number of people that have supplied book on this particular title. Is this a topic for you to write on? Now if you don't have the best tools for you to actually determine, the next thing I'll actually tell you now, first of all, let's actually go to our book beam and see. Okay, now you see the competition is 4,000. You see the average BSR is 300 and something thousand. You see the search volume is 550 something. Now just check out 550 something people searching for, competing against this. You understand? Now you can say, now you can now see, look at this niche corner is saying 72. Now if some people actually see a niche score of 72, the next thing they do is to go and actually rush and do a book, because this place is showing green and you have a niche score of 72, which means, but they don't know that this particular title is not profitable, because niche score doesn't actually determine that if a topic is profitable or not. So you need volume. The best scenario that you can ever get that will show that okay, you have hit a jackpot on KDP is when you have a low competition, which is less than 1,000, that I will still recommend, and a high search volume, a high number of people that actually wants that book. You get. Now let's do another search. Okay, now look at this title, this particular keyword, how to be more likable. Now you look at the competition, 106 results. You get. Now you look at the exact match, 15 to 16. That means 15 exact match on this particular title out of 16 on this page. That means 15 books have this exact keyword that you are searching for, this keyword that you're actually searching for on this page. You understand? Let's scroll down. One thing you actually notice here, now this is another method of keyword research that is not being taught on any course or on YouTube. You get, which I will not also teach here, but I just want to show you. You see where you see that you see that the keywords that are matching this title that you want to do a book on are not found as the book title. They are found in the subtitle. When you scroll down again, you see it's not found in the book title, it's found in the subtitle. When you scroll down again, okay, it's not having it. You see that is found, this how to be more likable is found in the subtitle. Now this is another method of actually infusing keyword that will actually rank your book. Now you cannot go ahead and do a book on this title and make a lot of sales. Now you see that the competition is very low. The people that are pumping, now this is the kind of scenario, this is the kind of state or the kind of scenario you actually want for yourself, where the competition is low and where the demand is high. Now let's check. Now look at the BSR. The average BSR is 97,000, which is less than 100,000, which is very good. Now the competition here is 106, which is what you're actually seeing here also, 106. Now the reviews, the average review is 747, which is the books on that title actually have very good reviews. Now look at the search volume, 22,643 searching for this stuff, for this keyword on Amazon every month. Now imagine if you do a book on this title. Now for people who actually know what to do, they know what to do. You get, imagine if you do a book on this particular title. Just imagine if you do a book on this particular title. Now let's go to our calculator again. Okay, let's cancel. Okay, let's do 22,600 divide 30 by 30. Okay, 750 people on average, or 700 persons will be searching for this particular title every day on Amazon, and you only have 106 people supplying this book. You understand? Now every single person that actually do a book on this particular title will be doing crazy sales, because a lot of people are searching for it. You get? Now this is the state that you actually want to find yourself. Now this is how to really do like keyword research that actually makes you ahead. Now if you actually get this kind of title, the next thing for you to know, one thing you have to understand is also creating quality books. It's not putting trash. You cannot get a topic like this and some people can actually just spoil everything because of what? They don't know how to actually create quality books. You get? Now I have 9 methods of actually doing keyword research, and I only teach this 9 method with my inner circle, people that I actually mentor. You understand? Now this is one of the method that I use. This is one of the method that I'm actually showing you on this video. This is one of the method. I have 9 methods and I only teach it to people on my inner circle. You understand? So I don't want to actually talk about that much here, but this is the state that you actually want to be when it comes to. Now if you see something like this is when you can say that you have hit a jackpot, not when you just have a low competition, less than 1,000. Now this is the real jackpot. You have high demand and low competition, low supply. High demand, low supply. You understand? So this is what you need. You get? Now for those people who don't have tools to actually use in doing their keyword research, and I will actually advise you, please invest in tools. It is very important. It makes your KDP job easier to actually get this. You see how easy it is for me to actually get these profitable titles. You see the number of independent publishers that have actually done a book on this particular title. You see that there are 5. That means you can go ahead. People like you are actually doing a book on this particular title. You get? That means you can actually go into this and do a book on this title. Do a book that will be better than every book on this title, and you make crazy sales. Then you launch crazily. And one thing you have to also understand is how you launch your book determines how successful your book will be. If you don't understand that, that is what most of these courses and most of these YouTubers will actually teach out there. Book launching. You have to know how to launch your book the proper way for you to actually make your book successful. Because people actually have to see your book when you put your book out. How many eyeballs are actually seeing your book when your book actually go out, that is released, your book is now uploaded? It is not uploading your book and your book goes live and you say you've launched a book on Amazon. No. It is making sure you have a proper launch strategy that when you actually implement it, people will be aware that this book is here on Amazon and they will search for it. And you make crazy money either using organically or using paid Amazon ads. I have what I actually call the VBT publishing 10 commandments. Now if you don't meet these 10 commandments in my inner circle, you don't publish a book. That is not what I will actually share here. But if you can meet these 10 commandments, and if you know these 10 commandments, you will never write a book that won't sell. It's a guarantee. You will never write a book that won't sell. You get? And one thing you should understand is you won't actually get everything for free on YouTube. You won't see people that are so generous, just like Legal Naira and another guy is Graphic UG or Value Bank, that is actually giving out this kind of information on YouTube. You understand? So you make sure this is how to actually look for profitable topic to write on. So regardless of your niche, all you just need to do, just like it is being taught, you go through your best sellers, look for that particular title that you actually want to write on. You come to this search bar and search it. Now if you want to determine, if you don't have tools to actually use, you understand, you see keywords here. You see this keyword, for you to actually pick your best of the best keywords to know, because most of these keywords are what people are actually searching for. As you can see, search suggestion. That is why I actually installed all these different extensions, because they all actually have different jobs to do. You understand? Now this productive format actually helps us compile all the searches people are actually making on topics related to this title that you're actually searching on. As you can see, how to be more likable and charismatic, how to be more likable book, how to be more likable and charismatic book, how to start your own business, how we love my by a million words, how to build, you understand, Lego dinosaur book, how to be more social, how to be good host, how to build a cabin. Now you pick all these topics and look for the ones that actually meets the requirement. Now on how, for you to know how to actually get, like, to determine, if you don't have these tools to determine the search volume and the competition, this one is always here. You can actually see this one, but for you to actually know, okay, this is a topic that I should write on, this is the metrics and the checklist you need to actually know. Okay, now when you actually see these suggestions, all you need to do is jot down the different variables of this suggestion and do a search on them. When you do a search on them, anyone that actually has the low number of BSR, that means the low number of bestseller rank, that is the title that you actually use. That is the keyword you should use for your main title. You understand? And keywords are arranged in list of important. The most important keyword should be on your title, the title that you actually want to write on. The second most important should be on your subtitle, and the third most important is your 7 backend keywords. So the 7 backend keyword is not even the first thing that actually helps your book rank. It is your title. The rest things that actually help your book rank is your subtitle, the keyword that you actually infuse. And getting these keywords for your subtitles, you can actually look at the words that are reoccurring on your competitor's subtitle and your competitor's book, and you actually compile them and create your own subtitle from there. So you are creating your own subtitle for what is already working for your competitors, for what they are actually using. You get? So this is how to actually do a proper keyword research. If you watch this video and you don't understand it, watch it again, and please like this video and please share this video and leave a comment. Like this video so that a lot of people will see it and they will actually benefit from it. Now I'll actually do a video on how to actually make your book go live, how to create quality book. Why is Amazon blocking books? I will do a video on it. I've not gotten my book blocked before. I also do a video on prompt engineering part 2. It will be coming up this week also. You get? And I also promise to do a video on 15 golden marketing elements, so that I actually want people to succeed with KDP. You understand? That is why when I actually give out value, I make sure I give my best that you can't even get on most courses out there. You get? So when you actually understand this method of keyword research, which is 1 in 9 of the method I use, which I only teach to my inner circle members, just imagine if you actually have the 9 methods with you, you will be getting titles that will make you crazy on KDP. You get? But the truth is, I don't allow just anyone on my inner circle. I actually only allow people that really wants to succeed with KDP, people that are ready to make money, people that are ready to actually step up their game on this KDP business. You understand? So KDP is a business and you should treat it as such. You get? I believe that you have actually gotten value on this particular video, and I'll say a very big thank you for watching this video to the end. And make sure you like this video, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, make sure you share this video. I believe you have actually gotten a lot of value on this particular video. And anything that is actually bothering you or KDP that you're actually having challenge on, that you feel I can do a video on, just drop it on the comment section below. I will do a video on it. As always, I am VALUEBANK and I'll be rooting for you from afar. Thank you so much and God bless you. I'll see you.